Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with a click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, so dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. See me tripping in tempo as they cook my game plan. Let my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 Jacksons on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so here's a few bars to shine like stars divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Say no more. What's going on? What's good? Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Game day. We in the building. Divine and Shop Powers in the building. Knicks at the world most famous arena tonight against the Indiana Pacers. Man, gonna be a good game at the Garden. Hopefully, go out there and prevail and get a victory. You know, and get into all that good stuff, man. Salute to the whole chat for coming in the show today, and everybody we about streaming from where you streaming them from. Salute to you guys. Hampton Lee, Mitten Defenders Gold, Jermaine Royce, Gameday. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a good day today. We about to get it popping. And let me get my man in here, my brother from another mother, my co-host, the best host, Shop House. What's popping, bro?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Knicks real talk. We in the building. Knicks at the world most famous arena again against the Indiana Pacers. Looking to stay in that sixth spot with a victory, man. Don't fall in the playing mode. Stay right there, that sixth spot for the playoffs. So it's going to be a signing game tonight. Got to be really popping. RJ should be back in the building tonight. You know, Halliburton in the building with all the theatrics between him and Wally Zerbiak. So you know it's gonna be crazy up in there. It's gonna be a good game, man. It's a real a good game for us, man. We win that game tonight. We get right back up to the sixth spot. And knowing what we got coming ahead of us, so it's gonna be a really fun game tonight. These cats play pretty good ball down there, man. They 8-2 in the last week. I throw the tape up in a minute, but they've been playing good ball this year, man. They really have, man. They right where they at for a reason. Got a lot of firepower there. They shooting a high percentage from the floor. You know, got some talent down there. Halliburton at the one guard. You know what I mean? They got guys out at Buddy Hills. You name it, man. So they're gonna be looking to come in tonight to prove something. But I know knowing me, Shop Powell, and knowing us, knowing the Knicks, they looking to rebound from that loss the other day against Antetokounmpo and them and Milwaukee Bucks. So you know they're gonna feel a little different. You know, tonight, knowing that they took an L the other day, which they should have won. Then I guess they're gonna want to take it out on these cats tonight. So I think you're gonna see a good game for the Knicks.
I'm hoping you know, that their mindset is a little different. I believe the other night they were just a little tired in that fourth quarter, man, playing all those heavy minutes, man, getting out to rotations a little slow. But with the resurgence of RJ coming back, if he comes back tonight, that's going to be a big help tonight for the offense and the defense. And you know, let's see what happens, man. It's interesting to see that if RJ is back, the rotation changes, and let's see who stays in the rotation and who goes.
Yeah, real talk. That's for sure, man. It's fun to have him back, though. It's good for him to be back. Shop how we missed him for a while. You know, the injury that he had, man. You know, he just was starting to get into his own. After him and his you know, training to critique the shot back in December, he started playing real well, man. So you know, hopefully he come back. He might be a little rusty tonight. Leave from the outside anyway. But let's hope that he said he's been getting a lot of cardio, and so he probably tired of that. So I think he's going to be a pretty good one tonight, man. I think RJ, like you said, he playing tonight. Appreciate you, Jermaine. I think we go in there tonight and eke out a victory tonight, and you know, get back to 23-19, sitting in the sixth spot right below the play-in. So it should be a fun, entertaining game tonight. Especially with Star J back in the building. Salute my man Core Mega. Salute to the chat. But it's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking for a real competitive game. Knicks got to go out there and play hard tonight because these cats gonna come in and try to show something like they always do. Want to come on Broadway or whatever, try to make it happen. But we can, hopefully we come and put the gauntlet down today and we just go in there and play hard for 48 minutes, not 43, not 44 and a half, not 47 and 3/4, 48 minutes tonight, man. We gotta, go from beginning to end on these guys. These guys is real young, savvy, they can shoot. But we got, we can beat them in key areas as well. So it should really be a really entertaining game. Like you said, Shop, how to look to see how RJ gonna look coming out there. Should be. I'm glad to have him back. One of our big three guys, and so I'm ready for them to go, man. That's just gonna be a real fun tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm just waiting to see, how they come out, how Tibbs is going to change up the lineup, who's going to be the starter, and how minutes are going to be distributed tonight. With like I said, with the reemergence of RJ coming back, that may push IQ into the second unit again, and hopefully Obi will get a little bit more minutes tonight, and maybe hopefully we may see a little bit of Sims tonight, and Deuce to help out if they go from a 9/10 man rotation.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Knicks gonna be definitely strong tonight. Just having RJ back alone and Obi getting a little, like you said, getting a little bit more run tonight, a little bit more than he used to getting. I think we deeper tonight. We strong tonight. We deeper tonight. We got more points to put out there on the board. And granted, you got to give credit to the other guy they've been trying to hang in there since RJ and them been going down, but they not RJ and them. You know what I mean? So having them two guys back tonight, him and Obi playing a little bit more minutes tonight, hopefully, and getting a better rhythm, should be a pretty much entertaining one tonight. So we just got to go to at MSG tonight and bring the fire tonight. It's a good big game for us. We win this one, like I said. I'm good, and I like where we can go with this thing because we got to stay above that line, that 6 and 7 line. We want to get below that 6. We want to stay right at that so far. You know what I mean? Especially with the guys, the Don mentioned them lost the other night. They're up in Utah now. They got 16 losses. We got 19 losses. So we got to really hopefully we can stay the course. And keep winning some games to get back at it. But I think we do tonight. I'm really happy about that. Cash out. Salute my brother. Was good. Cash out and everybody. Salute to the chat. Knicks Real Talk Game Day. We ain't here, man. We just breaking down all this. I'll get into the itinerary in a minute. But I'm excited, though. I'm excited to have RJ back. No question about it. I'm excited to have that guy back, man. That young man been playing some good ball lately. And he brings a dynamic to the game that we missing a lot other than Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, that bully ball mentality, who can get down there and throw the body. Jalen Brunson, Randle, and what I like about Jalen Brunson, Randle, and RJ, they got a body to throw at you. The cats can throw bodies and shoulders at you going down the lane. And that's not a big team we playing tonight. My man Turner's a shot blocker, but he's not a great on-ball defender. So, Mitchell Robinson, him are going to be going at it tonight. I think that's going to be a fun matchup there. Mitchell Robinson been playing pretty good lately, so that's just going to be a good element to have back with RJ getting back here. That changes the whole thing tonight. Let's hope that he got a little good rhythm going to him, man. He can knock down some shots and do a couple of things just to make him feel good about getting back on the court. If he explode, that's even better. But you don't need him to explode. We got Randle and Jalen Brunson there. That's what makes the team. That's what I like about this team so much of that. Any night out of them 3 guys, 2 of them could pop. And 1 don't have to pop. And that's why it's so big to have RJ Barrett back in the lineup because, let's say if Randle going to have an off night, RJ and Brunson can carry the load. Let's say if Brunson got an off night, Randle and RJ can carry the load. So that's what I like about that 3, man. They might be mid to a lot of people. They big 3 to me and on the New York on the Knicks team because I think any night one of them cats could drop 20 or 30 on you. And so I'm glad to have them back, Chop House. I think it's going to be a good look for the Knicks.
Yeah, if speaking just like you said, Divine, about the 3, the big 3, there's not many teams that I could think of off the top of my head that have 3 20-point scorers in their starting lineup, and potentially can have 4 because the way Quentin Grimes is shooting the ball right now, he may be soon to be. He's about, I think in the last 10, 12 games, it was about 16, 15, 16, 17 points, So, those are big numbers, from, quote unquote, that mid-style team that people are talking about, I'm happy RJ is coming back tonight because it gives us a little bit more stability in the second unit. IQ drops back to the second unit now. I'm predicting that Obi's going to play, 12, 14, 16 minutes tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm even thinking that Sims may come off the bench before iHeart. I'm hoping anyway. That's as a Knicks fan, I'm hoping that Sims comes off the bench a little bit before iHeart. He plays a little bit better with IQ, and IQ knows how to look for those guys that like to dive to the basket and give them alley-oop dunks. So let's see if we can implement Sims in over iHeart and see where we go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love to see Sims myself. I love to see him get that energy like iHeart has. iHeart. One thing I love about iHeart, he got energy. He just be all over. I like to see Sims do that, diving on the floor and scrapping. Because he got the body to scrap. I just want to see him. You know, he seems like he's a real laid back dude. You know, I mean, quiet. He don't look like he. I want to see him just go out there and just use not in a sense use his body in the sense the way Charles Oakley did. He can never be Oakley with the grittiness, but I think he can use that body like Oakley did, man. And that's a good person. If he ever get to sit down with that cat, teach you how to bang. So, but other than that, that'd be good to see him, man. I think I like iHeart doing. I'm not even going to get mad at iHeart because of what he did the other day. Things happen. It just, what it is, what it is. He didn't make the shot, but he been having an up and down season for us. Some nights he got to go, and some nights he don't. So, I don't know what the inconsistency come from. I don't know if that's that about the injury they say he had at the beginning because his usage rate, what he was doing over there in out there, in LA with the Clippers is different here. His passing was more. He was really on it, man. He was passing the ball a lot, and so he's a little different than he was production wise when he was out there in LA. I don't know where it's come from, and I would tend to know. So let's hope that not. Then that's why we got Gerald Sims, like you said. I think Gerald Sims to give him some body, give him some minutes tonight, and I think he would be all right. Especially if he ain't really playing good. If you see that Harkenstein not playing good, but then you got to go to my man. You know what I mean? I think that's where he got to be at right now. Shot power. To don't be afraid to say if you don't got it, you don't got it. Let me bring somebody here that can get it. But if that's the case, then I think we'd be all right. But I do agree with you though. We got to have. I love to see Sims tonight with Obi Toppin and Quickly and McBride. Them young thoroughbreds in that second unit tonight. That'd be explosive. You know what I mean?
Who was it? I missed the chat. Maybe it was Cash Out. I think said it the 2021 Summer League. The Deuce McBride, the Obi Toppin, IQ. It's those guys on the court together. You know what I mean? That I think I missed the chat, but who was it? Deuce, IQ, Obi, and Sims, or something like that. Deuce,
correct.
Right. Deuce, IQ, Obi, and Sims. So, there you go. So I'm willing to see that in the second unit. That sounds like a strong second unit right there. You know what I mean? That's because, to me, after last game and a couple of these games, when RJ has been down, our second unit has been suffering. Mm-hmm. They have been suffering. IQ. All those points IQ is scoring in the starting lineup is taken away from that second unit. You know what I mean? And IQ may have maybe a little less minutes. I still think he gets somewhere around 20 minutes tonight. Somehow they're going to figure out how to keep him on the floor, to get 20, 25 minutes. But he's going back into that second unit, and he's going to like I said, I think Obi's going to get some minutes tonight. You know what I mean? With IQ going back into the second unit, I think Obi's going to get some minutes. And me as a Knicks fan, I'm hoping we see Sims tonight and Deuce McBride. That would be a nice little 9-man rotation with those 9 players. Our 5 starters plus those 4 as the backups.
But if Ted normally stick to his routine and what he do, I think what it is that every Fournier goes back to situational. That's what I think. I just think that's not happen. I think he goes back to situational because he definitely. That's the reason why he went to the 9. I don't think he's going to break protocol of what he did, knowing that that's what got him to where he at. I think he's going to say, Evan Fournier, you back there. RJ's back. Randall quickly goes back to his natural spot. You go back to being situational, and we're going to run with McBride, Quickly, Obi, I guess, and whoever going to be at the 5. But he'll figure that 3 spot. I think he might stay 9 though. If he stay 9, Fournier definitely not playing. No question.
It's nobody else, but Fournier is out of the rotation. No question. It'll be Randall, Mitch, RJ, Brunson, Grimes, and the four that I'm hoping to see in the second unit is IQ, Obi, Deuce, and Sims. Those are the four guys I want to see. Like Cash Out James said, and I thought so as well. That would be a 21 per se without Quentin Grimes in there. Our 21 summer league team. So let's see if we can make that happen.
You know, and I think with that being the case, not to piggyback off, not to go off protocol right quick, but that's why I think that 3 spot is good. When we do trade somebody, that's going to be that main dude that be in that 3 spot in the backup in the second unit. Like you said, you got McBride quickly. Whoever we bring from a trade going to be in that 3 spot because we know Cam Reddish ain't there no more. And then before he's going to be there. They bring in the 3, then you got Obi and Sims or Hartenstein, whatever. But that's what I think the Knicks is pretty much going to do. I just think they're going to find that wing to put in that 3 spot, or you know, and boost, give us a boost of firepower on that bench, and let's see what we do. But yeah, I agree with you though. I like to see that too, man. And they probably get back at it. Like I said, sometimes when injuries happen, you just got to kind of. But even Tibbs stayed, of course, with the injuries. That's why I don't think he's gonna break protocol, because he even when RJ was injured and all that, he still only played 99. Got the other night against Milwaukee. I mean, against the Bucks, he stayed the court. He didn't go 10 players. He's like, you know what? Next man up in that spot. That's Evan Fournier with that. When RJ got hurt, it was Evan Fournier. So he's the next man up out of that rotation. That's what out of the non-playing rotation to the playing rotation. And I just now that RJ back, I think it's gonna go back to status quo. He's just gonna go in there and ride with it. But either way it go, man, we got to go in there tonight and give Indiana the business. Because I think them guys really looking to come in MSG and try to do something tonight. So, but I think they're gonna be in for a rude awakening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to Johnny Davis, King Ribby. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Lewis Luck, Cash Out.
Excuse me.
Yo, hit them thumbs up, man. We're going to get in here, get into our itinerary in a minute. Let's get that out the way. We can get back at it. It's Knicks Real Talk, Game Day, Divine, Shaw Powers. The chat is where it's at. Salute to you guys, man. This was on tap tonight for Knicks. We're going to talk about it. Salute. Yeah, man. That's what's on tap for the night. Knicks Real Talk, man. Like I said, RJ, that starting lineup I had in there, pretty much that's going to be RJ Barrett most likely tonight. So that's the only correction on the report. That means Knicks really don't have no injuries out there. RJ is in the game, so he's not injured. So that the injury report, RJ Barrett went from doubtful to playing. You know, he's in the building, the starting lineup. So that's a good look right there, man. Like you said, that gives us Manuel quickly back there to the bench to give us a firepower. Obviously, with the Indiana Pacers, my Naismith was questionable. So day to day, we were starting for them not too long ago. So other than on their injury report, we know Kendall Brown is definitely out, and McConnell, my man, is day to day. But you never know. Naismith been playing with that starting lineup for them guys for the last so many games. They 8-2. They've been playing pretty well with Naismith in here. So they might go roll with that tonight. If not, most likely you're gonna see Smith for one of them guys, Jalen Smith. You know, on that thing. But the Taylor tape was interesting. I think they got some good numbers. Knicks out rebound them, better rebounding team than they are. So I do think that's where our fans are gonna have to be at tonight on the glass. But with RJ coming back, I think that gives us a little bit more firepower offensively. And the 3-point shooter numbers. I think the numbers is kind of, how would I say, they're not bad. They just look that bad because of Randall the other night. You know what I mean? Randall had a bad 3-point shooting night the other night, and I think that had a lot to do with the reason why we dropped in our 3-point shooting percentage in the tail of the tape because of the game Randall had the other night. He just was he didn't have it, you know, from the 3-point area. and I think that really had an effect on what we did the other night from a 3-point perspective. And I'll put it back up there. Let you guys see it right quick to take it. I know it moves fast, and I'm just doing the promo. If you look at the Knicks right now with the way they at shooting the 3-point ball, we dropped to 35.8. We was up at, I think that's because of Randall's off shooting the other night, 9 for whatever, that took that percentage down a little bit. So we were shooting the 3 ball a little bit better than what that looks like right there. I think we was around 37%, close to 38. So we kind of right there with them with the 3-point shooting. It was just happening the other night. It was kind of bad. They field goal percentage 48, and now I was 45, almost 47. They assisted 26.4, we 22.2. They do move that ball around our perimeter pretty well. That's why they got all of them shooters out there. This is what we got to beat them at tonight. Rebounding, they 42.8, we 46.1, and probably even better than that. This is what the last couple of games, but having RJ back and help that out a great deal. The numbers, they 118 scoring, we 111. They scored the ball down there. That's what they do. They 8-2 in the last 10 games. We 4-6. They've been playing pretty well. So we do got to go in there and capitalize and try to stop these guys, shot powers, and just try to put them out of their miseries early tonight or something.
Yeah, man. This is what we have. I mean, push the pace. Tonight is the night to push pace because this team runs a pace style basketball game. They like to run up and down a little bit, so we have to control the pace. We definitely have to get out there and out rebound this team. We have to definitely get down there. Mitchell Robinson should have try to get down there, have a pretty predominant game down there, and we definitely get to the free throw line. We have to hit our free throws. This is a game that all those things come into real effect tonight. Defense is a key as well. Run these guys off the 3-point circle. I mean the line, and push them right into Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle. Try to make them become a 1-on-2 instead of a 1-on-1 style of defense. Let's get it tonight, man. I'm happy that I'm hoping and I'm happy that RJ is back tonight.
Yeah, real talk. I want to see RJ this second half. So you know what I want to see him really get down that shot powers on the defense side of the ball. I think if RJ get his defense the way he needed to go, he'll really make a name for himself. I mean, he plays it. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see him on tonight. If nothing else, I want to see him lock somebody down tonight, make a hard on him. If he got Buddy Hills, I want to see how hard they're going to defend him on the perimeter. I do want to see happen tonight. I want to see the New York Knicks put Quentin Grimes on Therese Halliburton. Straight up. That get Jalen Brunson. Put my man Quentin Grimes on Halliburton, and then that noise to be killed. I think the cat plays his defense is that good. What Halliburton can do to Jalen Brunson, he ain't doing to Quentin Grimes. So hopefully, and that way you can put Quentin Grimes on Nembhard, who's not. He can shoot the ball from outside pretty well, but he's not like Halliburton who can get it all over. So I would love to see that switch on the defense side of the ball, like put Grimes on Halliburton and put my man Jalen Brunson on Nembhard, and then you put RJ on Buddy Hills. Let's get it popping. That's what's up right there. And I think that wing, that perimeter D on that wing, and Mitchell Robinson going to make Turner earn his. And depending on who, and Randall, when he want to play, he can get down. So it's going to be a fun game. I want to see our defense ride to the occasion tonight, man. And go out there, rebound, defend that ball, man, and come out there with a victory tonight. So it should be fun. Yeah, salute, P Nice, what's popping? Yeah, RJ back in the building tonight, man. Should be fun in New York tonight. We got our big three back in the building, man. Salute to you, Pud Nice, and everybody else. Fabian, salute to you guys. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. And make sure y'all run them up with those thumbs up, man. Tell a friend to be in the building, man. Hit them like button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And we're gonna keep it moving. But I'm optimistic about the night again, man. I'm always optimistic. Right now, I'm glad I'm three games over in the win column, optimistic all year. So I take that over winning every game long the Knicks win. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about tonight. It's gonna be a fun game, big game for us from a standing-standpoint. We stay above that playing line at the 6th spot, and that's good look, man. Because we got a pretty brutal schedule coming up for us talent-wise. But I think we'd be ready. But tonight, have an RJ back should be plus. Mitchell Robinson been playing pretty good down there in the paint for us, man. Just got to clean up a couple of areas, especially that 3-point line like we did the other night. I seen one video shot powers. The Knicks had collapsed all 5 guys onto the combo, and all they got on the perimeter was wide open.
Word up.
I was like, what? We can't have that. So, and we gotta get away from that, man. So hopefully tonight we go out there because they can shoot from the perimeter. They got some shooters. They shooting 39 from downtown. I tell you, they can knock them down. Buddy Hill get hot as a rat. Halliburton can knock it down. Nimrod can shoot them with the best. Naismith can knock them down. So, they got some good shooters out there, but we got to get on our perimeter tonight and play on our perimeter hard tonight. And guard the cats down there and let Mitch do his work in the inside from a defense perspective. They'd be okay. So it's going to be a fun and entertaining game. I think it's going to be a lightning ride going through that building tonight. It's going to be amped up. They're going to be suited up for Wednesday. They're ready going the other night, man. So I'm ready for the Knicks to go out there and get it popping, man. I can't wait till the game start, get locked in, man, and check it out. You know what I mean? So we're just going to bring all y'all the pregame itinerary just to get a popping shop out. But it's going to be fun, though.
Yeah, this is we this is the team that's is it a solid game or is it a game and a half in front of us?
No, they're a solid game. Yeah,
a solid game. So a win tonight bring us even. You know what I mean? A win against them may push us. They're 6 and we're 7th, right? Something like that.
We go to 6 because we beat them head to head.
Right. Okay. So that's what I need. That's what I need to see tonight, man. I mean, I'm happy. As a Knicks fan, I'm happy to hear that RJ is coming back tonight. We really need his presence out there. He hasn't shot the ball, but he may seem to be semi-rusty, almost quote unquote, beginning of the season. You may see him tonight. Everybody, I'm saying this now to hope that it's different, but you may see tonight that he goes to the hole and he's missing some of those easy layups that he should be missing. He's shooting 3-pointers and he's not hitting the 3-pointers. So I'm hoping that all of the things that I'm saying are vice versa, you know what I mean? Because he may come out this way. He may come out and be a little sluggish. He hasn't played in at least 6, 7, 8 games or something like that. He hasn't played in a while. And we really need his offense. And hopefully with all that running they said that he was doing, hopefully he can move his feet a little quicker. Lateral motion movement. Maybe he can move his feet a little quicker so he can stay in front defending guys as well.
Yeah, real talk. Listen, man. RJ Barrett last 15 games, 22-9, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Been killing it, man. Ever since when Drew Hanlen critiqued that shot of his, and RJ been killing it, man. He just exploded for what before he got hurt. What a big game he had, man. He been knocking him down, man. I got to get RJ Barrett his credit, man. He started off slow, then he kind of gained that touchback, and he been lighting it up. He last 15 games, 16, 26, 13, 15, 26, 27, 22, 27, 24, 18, and 30. He been on it, and so you're gonna be glad to have that back in the lineup tonight. You're really gonna be glad to have them numbers and that production back in that lineup tonight. And then you taking that 19 that quickly was giving you. If you can stay where he was at scoring wise, I mean he's gonna be coming off the bench giving you at least 15 a game. And hopefully Deuce and Brian don't have to contribute. But RJ is a big reason why this thing gonna really see us kind of get busy moving forward because we got one of our players back, our key players. We got one of our key players back, and that's pretty big. I mean, when you missing one of your key players, a role player you can get by with that. But when you got your key players missing, you missing consistency on every night with a certain amount of numbers of rebounds and everything. And RJ was giving us a lot of that. So I'm glad he back. Let's see if we can get it popping tonight, man. Going in, pick up where you left off somewhat, and the main thing is help us get a W. And that's what we got to do tonight. So it should be a fun game tonight, man. It's gonna be live and popping up in there. I think the Knicks go out there and play a hard scrap fight, get it popping tonight, man. They go out there, they bring it. They're just gonna bring it tonight. And I think we walk out there with a W tonight, man. No matter if I don't think I know we walking out there with a W tonight. I'm gonna play that thing. I'm not even gonna think come from not knowing. We walking up out that piece for the W. Man. And I know these cats the way they're gonna play. They're a resilient team. Like all year they've been resilient. They lose one, they bounce back. No matter what happened, they never go the other way. Straight go off the course. Them cats stay the course, man. They say it's peaks and valleys. They've been doing it all year. They hit a long, good peak. They hit a little valley. They had another peak, and they just hit a valley the other day. Not a deep valley, but they're gonna climb out of that tonight, and be back 23-19. Shot out 4 games over 500 halfway through the season. looking pretty good in the 6th spot. I'll take that right now with everything, all the variables and everything that went on in the course of the season. I'll take that.
Yeah, us sitting here talking about, the Knicks against Indiana and how we want them to win tonight. I believe, that the Knicks want to win tonight too. They know this is a big game. This game, if any game this week that they play, this is a big game for them tonight because this is the team that they are tied with, and we're tied with them, and what was the other thing I was going to say? We're tied with them. Oh, and we need to put them behind us instead of them being somewhat towards front of us or something like that. So we need to get out there and get this game tonight, man. It is I'm really waiting to see how what decisions Tibbs is going to make at how he's going to run this rotation out that Barrett is back. And like we talked on earlier, Divine, I think Evan Fournier is out of the rotation again. He's back to situational. And, I think those 4 guys that we need to see in that second unit is IQ, Obi Toppin, Sims, and Deuce McBride. You know what I mean? And if as we all talk about wanting to see our young guys playing, that is all 4 of our guys, all young guys, and all guys that we drafted in that second unit. You know what I mean? So it would be a big lift to see them come in and execute and build their stock up, man. That's what I'm hoping for tonight. We need bench play, and I hope these guys can. And come on, Deuce, let's get it. Let's get it right. You got your hair braided. You got your hair braided down there. You got your headband on. Let's hit some of these 3-point shots now that you're back in the second unit with IQ. And I mean, I think he plays good with IQ. So let's see if he can get back in the game and hit some 3-pointers and make some drives to the basket. I need you to be in the teen numbers tonight. 13. That's what I need to see from you tonight.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about Deuce McBride? That's why when we triggered that 8-game winning streak, him and Quickly defense in that backcourt is legit, bro.
Yes.
That's what when we were on that 8-game winning streak and all that. That was one of the mainstays, the reason why we were doing what we were doing. Deuce McBride and the men and Quickly, that backcourt is a good for them backcourt. They both got a good wingspan for their size. They both hound dogs, man. That's a good defensive backcourt. I think that's why I said having RJ back, sending Fournier back the way he was. That's a different look for the Knicks. So I'm really happy that RJ back to do that. But I do like that backcourt when it comes to the defense side of the ball, where Emmanuel Quickly and Deuce McBride. Them cats really got some good intensity with that. I would say intensity with they play, and they always after it. They always after it. They don't let up on the defense for nothing. So and I think that's a good look for them in that backcourt. But having them back. Hopefully, Obi can find some energy on the defense side of the ball once he get a little bit more back comfortable playing with some rhythm. We could use every bit of his skill set too. You know what I mean? So, and then you got Harkenstein. I'm gonna have to say Harkenstein because that's what they throwing out there. But like we would love to see Sims, but obviously if they go status quo, then there's gonna be Harkenstein playing the 4 tonight at the 5. So excuse me. But what I do like about what Tibbs doing, and I think he's gonna do it now because Evan Fournier goes back and remember. He was bringing Jericho Sims in there with Harkenstein and Robinson. You know what I mean? Even during that winning streak, he was running them bigs together. At one time, he had Harkenstein and Sims. He had Harkenstein and Mitchell. He had the other night he had
Sims and Mitchell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he been kind of it may seem like he's not doing. We forget about it because it happened so fast. But he had been utilizing that 9-man rotation. Pretty effective. And also, but what he did was I kind of just get him catch half the minutes, and I was pretty cool with that. And it was helping us win. So let's hope that he can find a way to do that tonight because we're gonna need every bit of it against these cats. Cause scrap, man. They some flamethrowers out there as Wally would say. But let's look at what we beat them on December 18th, 109, real quick, 109 and to 106. And it was a pretty tough game. Not we beat them down there in their house, 109-106. That game we shot 47% that game against them. They shot 43. We only shot 30% from the 3-point area. We wasn't shooting good at that. We were like 28% at that time of that year, earlier December 18th. Then we kind of picked it up after that. They shot 34. We out rebounded them. We smashed them on free throw. We shot real better than they did. We smashed them on the glass. That's about 6. So at assist numbers, they killed us with assist numbers, and blocks, we killed them in that area. So we played a tight game against the guy, and that was down there in Indiana. So they're a different team right now. The Cats is better than they were when we played them back then. So we got to see if the Knicks can don't take these guys for granted. They 8-2 in their last 10 games. They've been playing pretty good basketball over there. They pretty, you can tell that's where they at now. So we got to go in there tonight and don't take it for granted, and go out there and play 48 minutes. Hit the free throws tonight, like Shaw said, run the pace, smash them on the boards, man. That's what defense is rebounding. You know what I mean? Stopping the team from getting the ball. So our defense on the glass got to be crazy tonight. That perimeter is the most important thing against this team. This team got shooters all around the perimeter, and they ain't got no problem knocking them down. So we got to make sure our three-point defense way better than what against the Milwaukee Bucks, at least for that last quarter anyway. And so we just got to go out there and play hard, and let Julius Randle. And I'm not worried about offensively. I don't think they can hold Jalen Brunson. I don't think they can hold Randle. I don't think they can hold RJ. I don't think there's nobody in that starting lineup that I know of that can hold one of them cats. So I think they got to go out there tonight and just play bully ball tonight. Hit the boards, shoot. Don't worry about the 3-point shot so much. Hit it if it's open, but go downhill on these cats, man. Put them in foul trouble. They're not big dudes at all. And Evan Turner, he's linky, but he's not big. He's gonna have his hand full with Mitchell Robinson anyway. So I think for as skill set, I mean, talent wise, they don't. Buddy Hield can knock him down, but he still don't. He can't do what RJ can do. For us, I mean, on the getting downhill and doing all the other things. But I know Halliburton's a beast, but he playing a beast tonight though. He playing a cat who just put up. He playing Tyrese Halliburton playing a cat who put up 44 on Drew Holiday. You know what I mean? So he ain't got no walk in the park tonight. You know what I mean? Halliburton he gonna have to defend against Jalen Brunson. If he can do what he did to Drew Holiday, I understand he was a foul trouble but still, if he could do that, he could do it against anybody. To me, and so Halliburton got his hands full tonight. And Nimrod would shoot the deep 3. That's going to be a good matchup. Him and Quentin Grimes, unless they put Quentin Grimes on Halliburton and put Jalen Brunson on Nimrod, because he's more just a shooter, a 3-point shooter. So I think the Knicks should be pretty good in the backcourt tonight, and as well as the front court. Let's see how it goes. It should be a fun game, Shop Hours.
Yeah, with the things you said, Divine, I believe that we should come out faring pretty well tonight. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson is playing out of his mind. Julius Randle is, a 20. He's just a 20, 10, and 5 type of guy, man. And I think tonight, we'll see if he can hit the early 3-pointers this game. You know what I mean? If he starts to hit the 3-pointer early, he's going to probably hit a number of 3-pointers tonight. Mitchell Robinson, I want him to shine tonight, man. I want him to just eat all, turn his food, man. Take all at his whole plate, and swipe the whole plate and take, you know what I mean? Let's take it all tonight, you know what I mean? And RJ to get back out there and get to some bully ball. Hopefully he could get back and get to the basket and execute at the rim, you know what I mean? Lay the ball up and stuff like that, and get the ball in the basket tonight. Not so much on 3-point shots, but if it's open, take the shot. You know what I mean? You got to take the shot to feel how that finger's feeling anyway. You know what I mean? And let's see what Grimes do tonight, man, because Grimes has I believe that, like you said earlier in the stream, that they switch off and put Grimes on Halliburton. So he's going to have a big task tonight to play up on Halliburton tonight. And I think he's up to the task, man. He may not have been he is having some of those second year woes. Some games he come out, he's smoking hot. Grimes will come down and hit 2, 3, 4 3-pointers, but his defense always stays stellar. He's not how can I say it? I think he should be putting up more shots. Mm-hmm. I'll say it like that. You know what I mean? I think he shoots maybe 5, 6 shots a night and stuff like that. I think he needs, with all the guys that's on the court, I understand why he shoots such a low amount of shots, but I wish he could get it up to 8, 10 shots a night. You know what I mean? Because if especially with threes, if he could get up about 8 threes, I think he'd knock down at least 4, 5. You know what I mean? If he could get up 8, I think he could be almost 50% a night. You know what I mean? So let's see if that could work into play, because I think he's only shooting about, I think it's 5, 6, 7 shots. I don't even think he's shooting 8. If he could get to 10, that would be beautiful. You know what I mean? But I think he could do 4, 10, Yeah, I mean 410. About 40. Yeah, about 410. So let's see what happens. You know what I mean? But matchups tonight, I'm watching for is Mitch Robinson tonight. That's the matchup I'm looking for. I'm looking for Mitch to get out there and to get out there and really try to bully this guy tonight. And for me as a homer for Mitch, put some of these naysayers, they'll put him to bed tonight. You know what I mean? Against this Turner dude.
Yeah. And Cash, I like what Cash out say. Cash got RJ coming back tonight. 27-6 with 4 and 4 threes. Cash out, that's what's up. That is, man. Listen, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Don't put it past him. You know, one thing about when you're injured, you might not be playing the game, but you can learn from the bench. So he been probably analyzing a lot of stuff while you're sitting on that bench every night. Looking at, one thing just don't get twisted. Even when you're injured, you learn. He probably been sitting on that bench looking at things that he probably couldn't see that much at the beginning of the season because but now he's playing. Yeah, he got a chance to sit back on the bench and just study and learn. It's like being in a film room for 2-3 weeks almost. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing for him too because he probably picked up a lot of things that helped him in his game because of having that time on. All he had to do is kind of sit there and look at the way the game is going and the way it's flowing and everything. And so I think it might work well for him as well. So like I said, I'm happy to see RJ get back tonight, man. I'm super excited about the brother, man. Real talk, that's my man. I like RJ. I think he's a hardworking young man, been around here putting in work for a minute. Be safe out there, my brother, on your way in the building. Pudge, nice. But you know what? So it should be fun, man. I'm really looking forward. But one thing about Grimes, though, real quick, just to piggyback off what you were saying, prior to the Bucks game, he was playing some good basketball. You know, he was around 15 a game. He was playing, but you ran into the Milwaukee Bucks, and it happened. They creme de la creme when it comes to defending. You know what I mean? So he played a pretty solid team there who put the pressure on it. And you know what else is interesting? What you said, Shai Powell, because that's why I don't like to see Jalen Brunson and Randall and them get into too much one-on-one stuff. Because then Quentin Grimes don't get them shots. You know what I mean? If them cats doing a lot of ISO ball and it's not moving around the perimeter, then Quentin Grimes might not get the shots he normally would get if the ball is constantly moving. So I'd love to see these cats get in their bag and get them points. But I do want to see them swing that ball a little bit more. And I think when they do that, Quentin Grimes will get a little bit more open shots. It's some nights when the guy got it going, it's hard to not stop. It's hard to take him out of his rhythm. Like Jalen Brunson, I can get it why a lot of guys couldn't score the other night. He had it going. You know what I mean? And, so it's understandable. And for quickly to still to have what he had, 23 or something like that, Randall 25, still was awesome. So I think Quentin Grimes coming right, he get it. And when he do it, it's going to be another added dimension. And he was playing good when RJ went down. So I think RJ coming back also going to take the pressure off him as well. You know what I mean? So he don't got to be forced to be that third scorer in the starting lineup. Even though we had quickly there, it takes the pressure off a young man like they've only been in the league 2 years. So I think it's going to be a plus for Quentin Grimes too. When now that RJ's back, it's going to be a plus for everybody because firepower. No matter what part of it is firepower, defense, rebound, and blah blah blah. You got a body like RJ there, it should make everybody better. And RJ know how to get down the lane and get that ball to somebody because he gets down in the lane so much. He know how to get out there and make that defense sink a little bit, and then maybe Quentin Grimes will be standing over there in the corner or Julius Randle or whoever. So should be fun tonight, man. I think they're gonna go out there and play hard tonight. Put it all on the floor tonight, man. I'm really looking for them cats to go out there and get a popper tonight for sure.
Yeah. We need a win tonight, man. And best way of getting the win is by pushing that pace. Controlling the pace tonight is something major against this team tonight. And Quentin Grimes is playing great basketball. Like you said, Divine, he's about I think over the last 10 or so games, I think what I seen, I think it was over 10 games. So he was scoring that 15-point number, you know what I mean? Absolutely. And with RJ back in the lineup, hopefully the ball will move a little bit more, you know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't done the stats. I'm just talking off the head, but I since RJ's been down, I think our assist numbers has went down a little bit. You know what I mean? I've been noticing that there are more 17 numbers, 19 numbers instead of 24, 25. So hopefully with bringing RJ back into the fold, Maybe that can project us a little bit and getting a little bit more movement on the ball, a little bit more people circling around open 3-point shots now, and get our assists back up. But we one of the major things we have to do tonight is make sure that we rebound. We have to rebound the ball tonight. Rebounding the ball, leaving these guys to one shot per possession is going to be major. And also, like I run in the hole. I know you guys probably know what I'm about to say after this, but we get to the line at least 20 times a night. We have to be better at the first time we played this team, our free throw percentage was about 77%. We need to stay around 77% tonight and the rest of the year in order to win some of these closer games. Some of these games that are close wouldn't be if we were in that game hit about 78% of our free throw shots. So we have, those are the things as for us being this quote unquote mid team, we have to do the greater things to make us a better team. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of B's, will beat out some A's and 4 C's and a D any time of the week.
Yeah, real talk, absolutely. It's going to be apparent that we just go out there and rebound and smash some cats. I mean, it's a good young team, like I said, but talent-wise, Halliburton's that dude. But I think Grimes going to get that assignment tonight. I think he throw Jalen Brunson on them hard and let RJ and let him and Buddy Hield go at it. And whoever got Julius Randle, I pray for you. So I feel for you, whatever. Because Julius Randle gonna come out there and get it tonight. He had a pretty bad shooting night the other night from a 3-point perspective. He played a lot of all around the other aspects of the game was pretty decent. So I think Julius Randle gonna be cooking tonight. I think Turner and Mitchell, that's gonna go down tonight. So it's gonna be a fun overall game. I have him quickly back there with the bench. With Deuce McBride at that 1 and 2 spot, guarding them cats in the backcourt, TJ McConnell and them. I think that's just going to be a good look for us as well. So I'm really excited about what's going on. I think, like I said, we need to stay in that 6 spot. So it's a really good opportunity to win one at home after that tough game against Milwaukee, which we pretty much practically just kind of gave it away. And so I do think we go out there and play hard, man, and play for 48 minutes tonight. And this is the team we're supposed to be. I mean, we're supposed to be these guys. It's not like these cats is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the conference. They 6 actually where we gonna be at after the night. But I think this is the team that's overachieving because they had a rebuild going on, but finally Rick Carlisle got these guys playing, drinking some type of water out there in Indiana, and they really battling pretty hard. I mean, they got the young guys out there, Mathurin and all these guys, so they got some talent down there, and they using the best of it. I think Rick Carlisle got to play good basketball. You got to give him credit for that. So let's hope that him, Tibbs, and make sure he don't try to outcoach my man tonight, and let our Springs take over tonight. But I'm excited about. I'm really excited about RJ back to boost this team's strength. Now you got 20 points back in the starting lineup, and you just took another 19 in the last 10, 20 games, whatever. 10, 12 games, and man, quickly put it back on the bench. Now you just made the bench stronger. He might not get the same production, but it quickly will be the best scorer on the bench. So actually, he probably be our 6th man. He probably still can get the same numbers, Chop Howard, that he was getting with the starting lineup. Because first of all, he gonna be getting more shots in the second unit than he is in the first unit with. So he gonna get to put up more shots because he's not playing with Randall and Brunson. Now he's gonna be that main dude in that second unit. So a lot of the swing around the perimeter ball and go to him. You know what I mean? And that's good. And then once he break down that lane, hopefully Obi can get this bag because he's playing. He's playing back. He playing some good ball. So hopefully that Obi Toppin can get in a good rhythm now that Cookie's in the back and start in a second unit because they got a good rapport together. So I think overall it should work out tonight, man. It should be a fun game. And I think the Knicks smash these cats tonight, though. I really do. I just don't think they got nothing. I don't think they got nobody on that team can handle our big 3. None of them. I don't care who Hill is. I don't care who. None of them. None of they power forwards. None of they small forwards. They can't hold Jalen Brunson and them. So I'm expecting the Knicks to beat these cats tonight pretty handily. You ask me. Then we'll see, man. This should be a fun game, entertaining game on a Wednesday night. Up at MSG, man. So it's going to be really on up in there, man. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Devon. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game works itself out because I'm giving the Knicks a big win tonight, man. I know as a Knicks fan, I'm really hoping for this win. I want this win. This is a big win. Coming down the line, you know what I mean? This brings us like a full game of front of them, you know what I mean? And as I think as a fan, and we all think as a fan about this game is a bigger game, is a very big game of the week. I believe the Knicks are also thinking that too. And bringing back RJ can really help this team right now because I feel for the last couple of games, our bench has been lacking. You know what I mean? Our bench has been suffering a little bit with the acquisition of IQ going into the starting lineup. It really took away from the bench. Now with IQ, and like you just said, Devon, was a great point, man. IQ going back into the second unit, he still can get about that 25-minute mark. And on top of that, because I believe they're going to stagger him with the starters, but on top of that, he gets to control that second unit. So now it's his time to shoot the ball when he wants to. You know what I mean? Now you can see him passing the ball to guys. This is another reason me as a Knicks fan why I'm hoping to see Sims because he looks for Sims. You did some of the alley-oops that you see, some of the great alley-oops from Sims this year has been from IQ. So I'm hoping that he could come back in this second unit and bolster the second unit and make it a way stronger than it has been in this last couple of games.
Yeah, real talk, man. I think that four we got there, you just got to go out there on the trade market and get that three. They just go on the trade market, get a three. And roll out what you're gonna roll out. You know what I mean? They got a versatile team. They got a guys on that next team who could play two, could play the one, could play the two. Some of our twos could play a three. Some of our threes could play a four. We got four guys who could play the five spot. So we got a lot of good diversity when it comes to being able to be multiple position type of team. And we just got to go out there and get another cat that's gonna blend in with this team and let's go out there and rock. And see how far we can go with this thing. But it should be fun, man. Before not getting on the top of tonight, let's go out there and play for 48 minutes, man. Not 47 3/4. Play for 48 minutes. D that perimeter up. The key to tonight's game, the Knicks defense on the perimeter better be awesome, man. These boys can shoot, man. I'm telling you. Halliburton is underrated three-point shooter. You know what Buddy Hills can do. Nimrod can bang him. And if you leave Turner open, he cannot. If they do decide to play Naismith tonight, you got another shooter out there. But that's why they shooting 39% from the 3-point line this season. They right around 40%. Cats can knock. So we definitely got to be prepared on that perimeter tonight. And I don't want to see none of that stuff we see against Giannis. Like I said, I seen one clip. They like five packed in the paint. They had four guys on the perimeter wide open. I'm like, that's Giannis, but who cares? I mean, so we don't want to have that tonight, man. They got to be really locked in tonight. But with RJ coming back, Quickly and McBride in that backcourt on the defense side of the ball, I'm excited about. That's what I'm really excited about. Like I told you earlier, Quickly and Deuce McBride on that backcourt playing defense against their guards. That's some good defense right there. So let's hope we go out there and play hard tonight, Shop House. I think we go out there and get them. I think the Knicks gonna put it up tonight, man. I'm going to go and say 117 or 105 tonight. Knicks gonna put it up tonight. I think these cats ain't got nothing for us on the defense. They played us tough, and back then we was only shooting 30% from the 28% from the 3-point line. Round by December 18th, and we beat them by 3 points in Indiana. We should be much better than we were a month ago. And now when RJ coming back, I think that everything just going to keep marching on. So let's hope they go out there tonight. And I, just gave you my prediction. I just want to see that. I want to see the Cats go out there tonight and get it. I know Halliburton going to be Brooklyn run them up because of what Wally Zerbiak said. Who cares? Jalen Brunson ain't thinking about that. They want to go out there and just beat these Cats before they can get to the 6, get that win, to get the 23 wins. So it'll be fun tonight, man. It'll be a fun game. I know we in a few minutes where we can get into it. And hopefully they have a good game out there and they go out there and play, and RJ kind of get out there and do his thing. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, big game tonight, man. And once again, Knicks have to control the pace. Knicks have to rebound the ball, and Knicks have to hit their free throw shots. With those things tonight, I think the Knicks win the game. And I think it's also going to be a big game. I think the Knicks go out 122-109 New York Knicks.
Yeah. It really should be that. Knicks got a chip on their shoulder from that game the other night. And the way they played the Milwaukee Bucks for 3.5, three quarters, a little, 3 quarters or 2 3/4, whatever. And then and they played them Cats hard, man. So like I said, it's not a big rebounding team. They not a big rebounder team whatsoever. So we got to take advantage of the boards tonight. We got to really go in there and let Mitchell Robinson should walk out there with the. I think Mitchell got to get a double tonight. Turner's a good, he's a good defender. He could score the ball, but he's not a great rebounder. I want to say good. I want to say he's not a great rebounder. He never averaged that many, but around about 6 or 7 his career, if I'm not mistaken. I got to double check his stats. So I think Mitch definitely can bang down there in the middle and make it happen down there. We just got Mitch got to get out there and when they see my man swing to that perimeter, he got to be ready for him. But I think confident we played better tonight. We want to revenge that loss against the Milwaukee Bucks. So I do think we come out tonight pretty aggressive. Hopefully we got the energy behind it from the crowd, and we got RJ Barrett in the building. I know that MSG gonna be in because he's back. So I think it should be a fun and electric place tonight, man. That's all there. Not taking these facts for granted. I'm not, I'm trusting what I'm saying. But I also think, just the way our team been playing and what they're capable of playing. That's why I got them where I got them tonight. And I do think they're gonna bounce back tonight. I think they took that loss against Milwaukee. I think they're gonna learn from that and learn what they did against Milwaukee. They can't repeat the same mistakes, shot power. That's why I think they need to capitalize on that. Because I think they've been resilient all year long, and I think they probably be resilient tonight. So it should be fun in the Garden tonight.
Yeah, no question about that, Devon. No question about that, man. I'm hoping RJ can come back. Excuse me. I hope RJ Barrett could come back and fill into his shoes the way he left. Come back and be a little bit consistent like he was towards the end before he got hurt, and see what he could do, man. I'm hoping for RJ to have a good game tonight, man, and come back. Like I said, I try to do the role reversal. I try to say all the bad things, so hopefully he can come out here and do all the good things tonight. Because I think what the Knicks really missed was in a couple of the games, his 24 point scoring, 21, 22 point scoring, his 5-6 rebounds, his 4 or 5 assists. We need to get that back in the fold, and I hope he comes back in seamless. Like he never was gone. Like he played yesterday, and he just had he was foul. He was in a heavy foul problems or something like that. And hope he comes back, because him coming back and IQ going back to the second unit really, really helps us out. You're going to see the minutes decrease from these guys. I believe, as a Knicks fan, that the minutes will decrease with IQ playing in the second unit now. Obi Toppin, I think Obi Toppin is going to get some minutes tonight. I think he's going to get over 15, 20 minutes tonight. I think me as a Knicks fan, I hope Sims comes in here tonight, first man off the bench to back up Mitchell Robinson. And also Deuce. I think Deuce, like we talked about, Devon, Deuce and IQ in that backcourt on the second unit through that 8-game swing that we had was real gritty. So I'm glad that these two guys are going to be on the court at the same time, playing about the same amount of minutes coming into the second unit again.
Yeah, real talk, man. They were stellar, man. They Cats were locking down some backcourts in that 8-game winning streak. And like I said, I do like the energy, and I really like that backcourt energy. And when once dudes get his West Chester mentality, like he had one of them other game, hit 3 in a row. Hit three trades down. You got 2 guys in the backcourt who capable of knocking one down from up there, man. So it should be really exciting to see these Cats go out there and play tonight. I'm sorry Tim came in. We got about 2 minutes left, but I'll bring the brother in here, man, and let him get some thoughts in before we get out of here. Tim, sorry about that, man. But what's good with you, though?
Man, no worries. I just wanted to come wish you brothers a happy New Year. I haven't been on in a minute.
Yes, sir, Tim.
Great Kings. If you guys haven't subscribed to this great channel, of course, y'all nothing to hit that thumbs up, that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Let you know when these great Kings is coming to talk about this great Knicks team that we love so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So what's good, man? How your New Year's going so far, brother?
It's going good so far. You know what I mean? God is good. So far, so good. I'm thankful. Family is good. Everybody's healthy. How's everything going with you? I got y'all family. Everything's good so far?
So far, so good, man. We in here, man. Family doing well. We in here. Knicks doing well. So we got a double-edged sword going on over here in my household. Everything good in my life, and my Knicks playing pretty good basketball, so I can't complain about too much.
Yeah, I'm gravy with it too, man. I'm gravy with it too, man. I'm good money. Everything going good. I'm planning on going on a big trip somewhere that I haven't been in the United States. I'm going to Vegas sometime in February. So let's make that happen. I'm trying to put in as many hours as I can get.
Okay. Tim, what do you think about the game tonight, man? I'll let your boy. I think you're fading in and out, brother.
I think they're going, man. I think they're gonna lose tonight. I want to be the optimist, but Tips just cringed me, man. I know y'all Tips doing Tips bandwagon. I know
Come
y'all
on,
love
Tim.
Tips,
You gotta give Tips some
Tips,
props now, man. Come on.
Tips just he just, oh man, I just can't. I can't take him, man. I mean, we should have had that game the other night, man. There's no way that he let that game slip, man. That was the game that we supposed to put the league on notice. Like, yo, we here. They didn't have Middleton. We didn't have RJ, so there's no excuses. We should have punched them in the mouth and knocked them out. You know what I'm saying? Tibbs, man, he just, it's something about him, man. He just remind me of Mark Jackson was at Golden State. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we just need that next coach to just take us to where we need to go. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The team has been playing good. I got to give them respect where respect is due. They have been stepping it up. I believe they've been playing for each other, not him. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Julius Randle that called that meeting. You know what I'm saying? He has been stepping it up big time. But if he want to be that known player that want to put the league on those, let him know that he ain't the one to play with. He had that opportunity the other night to take it to Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't give us that. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me look at him like, come on, man, you gotta take your game to another level. You have to. It's mandatory. You were playing in New York City, one of the biggest markets in the world. You gotta take that game. They supposed to took that game. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is, but I don't know, man. Indiana they just one of them teams that just like they could just get hot, get on fire, and then the whole garden is booing the team. You know what I'm saying?
That's me, man. I'm sorry.
I had to come on here, but
Yeah, you breaking up pretty bad.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you fading out pretty bad. We couldn't hear nothing you said.
You ain't hear me? Oh man.
Look. Well, we heard all the Tibbs and Randall stuff. I'm talking about the last few seconds.
All right. No, I was passing it back because I didn't. Okay. I want to give y'all the opportunity to uplift the Knicks fans that's in the chat that think the Knicks gonna win tonight. So that's why I wanted to pass it back. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, it's all good, brother. Hey, listen, we gotta stay optimistic.
I got love for y'all too, man. I got nothing but love for y'all.
Right. I'm like, I gotta holler at Tim. Let me say, the Tim take your car or something? I'm like, yo, did he go in that big bank account you got? I'm like, I ain't having it. Okay, this is 2022. I still ain't having it. It's all good, brother, man. You know what? Like I said, the good thing about it, man, we all disagree with love, man. Ain't nobody right, man. Wrong. Nobody right, nobody wrong. That's just a feeling that you have, man. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. Well, tonight we want you to be a Tibb fan tonight and a Julius Randle fan tonight. We definitely need that W at the Garden tonight to keep us in that 6th spot. So I'm hoping that they come out there and play hard tonight, man, and entertain us and just go out there and get a W, man. With 20.
I hope they prove me wrong, man. I want them to do that. I hope they prove me wrong, man. I swear I do. I just want to go to that parade, man. That's it. That's all. I just want to go to that parade because that parade's gonna be off the hook. When I tell you, everybody gonna be there. Oh man,
everybody gonna be there. I'd have been to a Yankees. I'd have been to a Giants. I've never been to a Knicks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm ready.
Yeah, check it out. Everybody gonna be there. The National Guard, the Army, the Navy, SWAT.
The president.
They New York, man. It might not even be in New York after the Knicks win the championship. Hey, listen. You stop passionate me about the Knicks now. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, bro. It's over.
Oh, snap. Oh man, that was a good one, Devon.
Oh man.
The championship, New York is finished.
Yo, man. I hope they don't burn the city down.
Man.
I hope they don't burn the city down, man.
Oh man.
You gonna have all 5 branches of the government in it.
Oh man.
Oh, that was a good one. Somebody.
At least I know if they won the championship. Now I like, okay, you know what? If they call me home now, hey, I see that the Knicks have won 3 since I've been alive. I'm good. I want the Knicks to win a championship for the fan base who just never seen a win one.
Yeah.
We got the greatest fan base in the world, man, and the Knicks deserve a championship. Our fan base deserves it. Because think about look how hard we represent the Knicks, man. Look at us. We represent this team hard in New York City, all over.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna get there in about another 2-3 years. I think they're gonna a couple of moves away, man. They got the infrastructure there. They just got to make the right move here and there, man. I think they do that. It's gonna be popping. A lot wider, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be crazy, man. And
they're gonna burn the city down.
Oh my goodness. Escape from New York.
They're gonna set that. You talking about riot? They're gonna cause a riot out here.
Woo, National Guard.
They bring the whole five equal bred
Army, Marines. Oh man, yeah, yo.
They're gonna do, you know what? Down Broadway, every other street from the Hudson River to Riverside gonna have military.
They definitely gonna need strong police presence. They gonna definitely need a lot of backup for real. It's gonna be crazy, man.
It's crazy, bro. And that's what it's a long thing, a long 50-year frustration. We gonna get out, and that city gonna be a hot mess. And I'm gonna be right up in that joint.
Yeah, I would be there.
Yeah, we're gonna be there. But
be wilding too, like man. But listen, man, it's all good. We got about 9 minutes before the game start. And hopefully the Knicks go out there tonight, man, and get a pop. What I had checked 120, 105. I think I said I think they go out there tonight and really play hard and bounce back off the game. We gave up on a perimeter the other day in Milwaukee, man. But we was scrapping. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Y'all give me our last words, man. Do we get up out of here and go see this basketball game? I'm really excited about this game tonight, man. I want to be locked in on this one.
Salute to you, Tim, for coming in. Divine as always.
Great Kings, man.
You already know. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Push that pace, grab them rebounds, hit them free throws. 122-109 New York Knicks today. Let's get it.
Give me the last words, but I already know you're on the other side, but give me your last words, Tim.
Oh man. 102-96 Indiana.
Okay.
You know, and I can't say this. If I think the Knicks they look like the Detroit Pistons that won the championship. I can't say that. They remind me of the Detroit Pistons that won that championship. That's what I can say. And if they make the playoffs, anything can happen. So I can give you that much. You know what I'm saying? They just give me that Detroit Pistons that era when they won the championship with Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton in them. And Tayshaun Prince and Ben. That's the team they give me that vibe. So anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out, Tim. This is gonna happen. If the Knicks win, I want you back up in this chat or on pregame Friday.
I gotta eat my crow.
I ain't seen you on an 8-game winning streak now.
Hey, look. That 8-game winning streak ain't mean nothing to me because they ain't beat no teams with the star players. Until they start knocking out these teams with the star players, then I could salute them the way they supposed to be saluted. A win is a win. I'll give them that respect, but they gotta press me when they beat the star players. That's it. Other than that,
it's all love.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love, baby.
Yes, sir. Listen,
I gotta be the optimist.
Yes, that's right. Listen, be safe out there wherever y'all at, man. And salute to the chat. We're gonna get up out of here. Thank everybody for coming in, man. Salute to the guard of our wives. Rob, salute to Rob. Queen, salute to you, Queen. I know your Queen got the show in the morning tomorrow. Going in the morning time after this Knicks win. You know she's gonna have it popping in the morning tomorrow. So y'all get up tonight after that good victory in the morning. Go down there and hit it with the Queen, man. Just kicking it is in the building. You know what it is. I'm gonna make sure y'all represent for the Queen, man, and let's make it happen. Big fan, let's go. D Rob, salute to you. Peace to the guard, our wives, knowledge. Everybody, man. Punch Nice is in the building. Nick 100. Everybody, man, let's go, man. Knicks got to get this game tonight. We got to go ahead and get it. G Money was in the building with us. My man, Cash Out James, you already know what it is. Everybody, man, salute you guys, you ladies and gents tonight, man. West Coast was in the building. Tim was on the panel with us. Cash Out, Johnny Davis. My man, Will the Thrill from Colorado was in the building. Raymond Bentley was in the building. Fabian was in the building. Lewis Luck was in the building. King Rippy, my man, salute to you as well. Everybody in the chat, that's where it's at, man. Jermaine Royce, my brother, salute to you as well. I don't want to make sure I leave nobody out. Hampton Lee, my man, salute to you. Man, Knicks Real Talk. Divine, Shy Powers, Tim in the building with us on the panel, man. Knicks Real Talk, let's go get it. Salute to everybody, man. I got the Knicks pulling out tonight, man. Y'all enjoy that game. And we'll see y'all on the next show, man, on Friday, pregame. We get it popping, man. Salute to y'all, man. Tim, thank you for coming in.
Yo, thanks for having me, Kings. Both of y'all. Thanks for having me.
You're ready. You're ready.
Appreciate you guys, man.
All right, brother. Peace. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
Peace.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This Real Talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knick shit, dripping in Knick shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks Real Talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's space that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I say true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks Real Talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks Real Talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks Real Talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.